Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back at it with with another video. Um, they popping fireworks outside, so pardon me. Um, Today I want to kind of talk about amusement parks and how when I was younger, my mother used to always take me to all the amusement parks, and even when I was going on church trips, school trips, I was always going to some type of amusement parks. And one of my favorite is Six Flags, Stony Park, um, and Hershey Park. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I miss being young, man. Cause when I was young, I used to always go to Six Flags. You know, you buy your tickets, you go with your family, everybody's happy as hell. Driving 2.5 hours to Six Flags, stopping in between rides, on your way going to Six Flags and stuff. It was super, it was dope. It was cool, like when I was young and shit like that. Obviously I told you guys I went with family, and at that time everybody was cool, but unfortunately everything changed. Time changes and stuff, but I really miss being young. Like I love Six Flags, man. Like, you go to Six Flags, you buy your tickets. Once you pass the ticket part, you you go with your family to the locker room to put your stuff in the locker room and lock it up before you get on the rides. Um my favorite roller coaster rides is Kingda Ka, Batman, Superman, Nitro, Thunder, I think, some shit like that. And it was it was so fun, man. You know what I mean? I remember I brought my friend Jaleel one time, cause I always used to bring like friends, whenever I went on like trips, family trips and shit. So I won't be like the only boy and all that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I told you guys I got like 3 sisters, so I'd be like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna have to bring one of my friends from school at that particular time. And it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Um, like Superman and Batman always used to give me a headache, man. I always had to take Tylenol after I get off the ride, you know what I mean? I miss, you get on the rides, they tighten you up before you go before they click the switch, and everybody's clapping their hands and having their hands up as we going mad, like and mad deep into the clouds, you could say. And then Six Flags is, I love Six Flags, man. It's a beautiful, fun place. You get on one ride and then you go to the next ride, and you could do that for like all day until the park closes. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I love the bumper cars. I used to get on them shits. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could still get on there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna remind me of being a kid again. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being a kid again. Like, even though I still act like a kid, but I don't mind like getting on the kiddie rides and shit, and like just having fun. You know what I'm saying? People might be laughing at me because I'm riding the kiddie rides, but hey, man, I mean, Six Flags is really fun, man. And then you walking around Six Flags until you tired. You ride all the rides, you know what I'm saying, until you get tired. You know what I'm saying? And I missed that, man. And then I thought about maybe going back there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to go to Six Flags by myself. I'm gonna try to obviously have somebody with me. But like I said, I don't got a partner, a significant partner, and I'm not even gonna speak on them. I'm not even gonna say their name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? The opposite sex. But I don't have that particular, you know, partner to go with. So it sucks. I mean, I don't mind going to Six Flags by myself, but it's gonna be like kind of crazy and awkward. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. If I could do it again, I'll ride all the rides. King the car. I'ma ride all them shits until I get sick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I bring me some Tylenol because I told you guys I used to always get a headache. From getting on Batman and Superman, and then also I like the what you call it, the what's those roller coasters that goes inside of the rocks. I got the name, Skull Mountain. Yeah, man, I used to like getting on them shit, Skull Mountain. You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to always ride that, ride that, get on that ride all the time, like at least 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Like the first drop, basically is like you get on the ride and you go into a dark void, like basically darkness, and then once you hit the top, you drop. You know what I'm saying? Like any other roller coaster. I love that shit. I just love the feeling and the adrenaline of going, getting on the roller coaster and then dropping. You know what I'm saying? It feels good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm still scared of heights and stuff, but at the same time, I'd rather face my fears, you know what I'm saying, than not be scared at all. But yeah, Skull Mountain was a cool ass ride, man. Freaking waiting on the line in darkness with other people. That's what all the rides though. You get on you get on the line, and sometimes the line could be moving fast or slow, but at the same time, everybody's getting on that ride, so you just gotta wait your turn and be patient. So yeah, man, Skull Mountain was a dope ride, man. I like it. I like the haunted houses, rides, um, those rides. Like I said, you go into darkness, and it's like one of them slow, them slow rides where they take you they take you into the darkness, like I said, and then they have like these machines that pop out every now and then, and they look at you and scare the shit out of you, and you just with your significant other, and y'all just hold each other and be screaming and yelling, be like, oh shit, fuck, get away from me. You know what I'm saying? That's so fun, man. And that's dope. I like that. And those things in my life, I don't take that for granted, cause that's really a fun ass feeling, man. Yeah, man. I like all the rides, man. I don't give a damn, man. Shit, I'll get on all the rides by myself. I'll be the last person, like the last person on the cart while everybody's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel really embarrassing and awkward, but at the same time, I'm just there to get on the ride and just to enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, man, Six Flags is, one thing I like about Six Flags too is very big. It's in the woods or whatever. And like I said, you could walk around with your family all damn day. Y'all could get y'all some food, slices of pizza. I remember all that shit when I was young, man. I definitely remember that shit. And like I said, my dad, even though he get on my nerves, I love him, but my dad, he always used to buy us snacks and food. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Like my dad, he's a good dad, man. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, but that's my father at the end of the day. And basically, I have good parents. I told you guys that. You know what I'm saying? I have middle class parents. I mean, we wasn't rich, we wasn't poor. I wasn't rich. Well, they wasn't. They wasn't. Basically, I had middle class parents, and I'm grateful for that. And they will always take me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, my mom, she was always taking us everywhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man. I remember I took Nay. I think I told y'all the story. Like we had like a double date. It was me, my parents, and then me and Nay. So we did like a double date to Six Flags and shit. It was fun. We us four, we got on the rides, and at some point my father, he couldn't handle it no more, so he would have to like he would get on a couple of rides and then he would just like back off. You know what I'm saying? Because of his medical problems and stuff. With the diabetes and stuff like that. But at the same time, it was a dope, uh, cool, fun date with my parents. And yeah, man, and me and Nate, we did our thing. At Six Flags. And she knows, like I said, I'm the type of I'm a fun ass boyfriend. I love getting on rides. You know what I'm saying? If you rolling with me, we at Six Flags or any other park, I'm going to bring you on every ride I want to go on. You know what I'm saying? And so we gonna get on every ride until we leave this park. You know what I'm saying? And you could take your medication before we get on the ride. You know what I'm saying? And then after we get off that particular ride, I'm gonna ask you if you still good, meaning like if you still okay to get on the rides with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to get on the rides and have fun. I want to yell. I want to clap my hands. I'm all out for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And I like yeah, I said the bumper cars. They have so many, a lot of fucking. They have so many stuff at Six Flags. I really just cannot get the names right now. I think they got the choo choo trains. Y'all know like the trains that go like in circles and shit. I like those type of train rides. Yeah, man, it makes me feel like a kid again, man. It really makes me feel like a kid again. And if I had that special power to be a kid again, I would definitely do it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the choo choo train ride, I wouldn't mind getting on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That'll be dope. And I like the other ride where damn, what's that ride that play music? It plays loud ass music. It play like the hip hop music, and it goes forward, like your ride forward or whatever. It starts off slowly, and then you start going faster and faster and faster and faster, and then they start riding you back, like you start going back and back and back and back and back, and they still playing the music and shit. It goes back, basically in reverse. I forgot the name of that ride, but that shit used to be lit. That ride used to be litty. I love that ride. Um, and then they got the spaceship ride where you you get inside the spaceship and then somehow, some way, it glues your body to the wall. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like everybody's glued to the wall and you go up and down and shit. And then they have like a DJ or somebody in the middle playing like music and y'all like spinning in circles and shit. I like that ride too. And then as the DJ playing the music, he's in the circle. You will get a headache from that ride. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. But at the same time, it's all about having fun, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't have no friends. I have associates. Like I have people I might run into from like school or like or like work or something that I worked with in the past or anything, some shit like that. But it's like I don't talk to them like I don't talk to them every day. You know what I'm saying? Because now that I got older now, I just be by myself, and most of the time I'm always by myself. Now that I be by myself, so which sucks, but at the same time, I gotta pick myself back up. I gotta pick up the puzzles to myself, and I gotta be a man about it, and I just gotta keep on rolling through life with the punches. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Six Flags, man. Six Flags got some good ass food. Um, I remember when I was younger, I used to always eat chicken tenders and fries and all that, but I don't eat chicken no more. I don't know why. It gives me the white meat gives me a nasty taste in my mouth, and I didn't know chicken was bird, and I don't like eating bird. I do eat fish though. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, my father used to always take me fishing all the time, like after school with my cousins, my boy cousins, and we will, we will all go fishing. Me, my dad, his twin brother, and my cousins, and my grandpa. We would all go fishing and all that, and it was dope. I mean, it was boring, but at the same time, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? So, being brought up from young, eating a lot of fish, that's all I eat. And I love fish. I love salmon and stuff. But anyways, um, yeah, man, Six Flags, man, has a lot of food. A lot of bad food, but at the same time, I mean, we all, we are humans, and you gotta eat bad foods. Sometimes you can't just eat healthy all the time. You can have a day of bad food and then um eat healthy the next day. You feel me? But yeah, man, I love Six Flags, man. Six Flags, great adventure, baby. Um, if I had a little crew, maybe I would go with them, but nah, I don't think so, man. Because like I said, I have mental issues. Like 1 minute, it depends on the person's. Like, you know what I mean? It really depends on the person. I just don't like a crowded group anymore because, like I said, of my mental issues I have. Like 1 minute, 1 second, I could be laughing with you, and then the next second, I could just get angry at you for no reason. It's like a switch that I have, and it's really, I feel like my mental issues is not really safe, so that's why I choose to be alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm so mentally fucked up. I just don't want to take out my problems on other people, or from somebody staring at me the wrong way. I'm ready to like fight them and shit. But that's why um I need that significant other to, be around me so she could, be my backbone and support me through our ups and downs, and you know, we just gonna ride it out together as a couple. But she's, I don't have her, you know what I'm saying? And it pisses me off. But at the same time, if she finds out that I was a Six Flags head, and I love going to Six Flags and different amusement parks, she would definitely love me as a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, I'm not no boring ass boyfriend. I love having fun, and I want my regular life back of being young, you know, and full of joy, and not having depression, and bursting out crying all the time, and listening to Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm gonna listen to my nigga Chris Brown regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's my guys. Like, maybe I'll make a video on Chris Brown in my next video. I don't know. That's my nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Chris Breezy, you my boy. I love you. You know what I'm saying? And you make great music, and it gets me through my roughs. You know, my up and down times. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You know, you that dude, man. You sing for the glory. And yeah, man. You my nigga. Chris Breezy. But yeah, man. Last thing on Six Flags, man. Like, at Six Flags, what you call it? I forgot the other ride. They have another ride. It goes across the me and Nate went on there too. But what's that ride that it, it it's that big ride. It's like a big circle ride. It takes you way up in the into the air. You can see the whole amusement park. I forgot the name of that shit. I think it's called the Big Wheel Ride. I forgot the name of it, man. Pardon me, you guys. I be forgetting the name of the rides and shit. But it's that big circle ride, and you ride in circles and shit, and you could literally see the whole park. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they have you like stuck in the air, and you could just like look at the whole park and like take pictures, and you and your significant other, y'all could just, you know, I think it fits about 2 to 4 people. You know what I'm saying? On each seat. I forgot, like I said, man. You know, pardon me. I forgot the name of the name of that ride. But I like that. I like that ride. It's like a big view of the park. I like it. But yeah, man. With that being said, Six Flags Great Adventure is one of my favorite amusement parks. And maybe I'll make a video on another video part 2. So with that being said, you guys, I always tell you guys, I always gotta end it like this. You guys pray for me, pray for my mental health, and if you're watching this video, just say a prayer for me. You know what I'm saying? Please, just say a prayer for me. Because like I said, every day is a battle for me. It's a fight. Depression, mental health. A lot of men have mental problems, and I'm one of them. But just pray for me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, or you don't like my videos at all, it's cool. And if you're still watching, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I come with peace as a man. You know, I don't like no drama. I don't like yelling. And And all my videos is calm. I don't like yelling and shit. I'm a peaceful man. I come with peace. And my that's it. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Y'all be safe, and I'm out. Peace.